You don't have the skill set to be earning 100 bags, 80 bags, 60 bags, and you're moaning in the job you're in.
No, but this is
that's what you're worth.
The people in those positions. People would be saying, how can they support the channel? Chiso by Chiso. I've got tops, I've got hoodies, I've got the Dragon Ball Z tees, like the Pain and Full Star tees. You lot could support, buy some of the merch. I'll be able to churn out more content. This one I'm just waiting by myself for the moment, and I'll bring out more colours. Please support. Back to the shift work, man. Back to the shift work.
Yeah,
the shift work job.
No,
so I was saying that literally predicament is where. By the way, we love women though. Just to say, we love women. We're not slandering you and all that. We just want better because you lot lead the way. So sorry.
So the moral of the story is you guys lead the way.
Flipping. Now my client said to me, come to his work and see what he does, because he was like, you might find out that you might like this, and the money, when he told me how much he makes on average a month, I was like, rah, like it's very good, you know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, all you have to do is you have to like go on a few courses, and that's going to be the expensive outlay at first, but once you start and get in this field, the money you see yearly, you know what I mean? But problem is, I'm like, the flexibility of how my life has been for years versus going back into like a semi kind of structure where even though I'll be kind of self-employed, but at the same time I know that, let's say like if we got a contract to finish by, I can't go nowhere during that period. I can't do
Is that
nothing.
one of our biggest problems though? Generally not wanting structure or wanting rules or regulations.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You know what I mean?
And that's why I don't think they find a lot of us in the corporate field.
But at the same time,
we don't like structure.
But at the same time, what he said to me was like, a lot of men who get in that field, a lot of times their work is done. So he's like, he likes to get there early, but a lot of men get there like 11 and they finish by 4. But because he knows I'm an early man, he was like, knowing someone like you, if you go into that field, you get there by maybe like 7 and be done by 12. But he was like, knowing someone like you.
But have you got a set amount of hours that you got to do?
No, you just need to get your job done. But he was like, the bad thing, it was like, knowing someone like you, once you get into that, that's what he said. He goes, knowing someone like you get addicted and you might end up doing 7, because the money is good, but because now you're used to making a big chunk faster. He was like, someone like you, he goes, I know you get carried away because you're a workaholic.
You say you couldn't do a 9 to 5 now?
This is what my perspective is. I can, yeah, but the problem is, I don't want to fall into that trap, because exactly what he said, I was just like, yeah.
What trap?
I said, you know me too well, because I said to him, if I fall into that mode of chasing the bag like that, I said.
But what trap though is a 9 to 5? Why would you say
no,
you couldn't do a 9 to 5?
The problem is, if I know that I can make more, bro, I find it hard to say,
I ain't doing no.
To say that
I'll take a 9 to 5. I'll take a 9 to 5 tomorrow.
No, I said the problem. No, Gabriel, the problem.
I'm telling you.
I find it hard to say.
See, this business life, I don't.
No, but I said no.
They romanticize it too much. I'll take a job
with the
tomorrow.
kind of money, I said I'll find it hard to say that. I don't want to do overtime, because I'll get caught up that I'm doing. It's not me to do 11 to 4 like everyone else. I know me. I'll end up doing 70 hours. Like,
what's wrong with that though? You as self-employed, you do that anyway. I'll take a 9 to 5 tomorrow.
Yeah, but boss, there's different stipulations
my
to
friend,
working, bro.
I will happily take a 9 to 5 today.
Nah, man.
What does it have to pay though?
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
The compensation of your time.
I like to look at things in perspective of what generally people in the UK make.
No.
No, let me land.
Go on.
They say 1% of the UK is on about 110 bags. Yeah?
No,
Yeah?
pay attention.
Was it? Okay, what?
Don't say that.
Okay. Yeah? What's wrong? Yeah. So you wouldn't do a 9 to 5 for that?
No, that's what I'm saying. I said to him, give me 1 year max.
Okay, see me,
But
if someone
So
can
that
pay me
job will
now,
pay you that.
If I stuck to his hours, but I said to him, I know me, I would end up doubling you, just because of.
what's the problem with that then?
I would trade my time for that.
Because you know what it is? It's gonna
We
kill.
all would.
I would trade my time for that. But majority of jobs are not paying.
But it's gonna kill.
We all would.
It's gonna kill the other.
Is that guaranteed money though?
Yeah.
How?
Huh?
Do you not want to say what it is?
It will kill other parts of my life.
What's
I
wrong with that?
know it will do fast.
What's wrong with that?
Because last time.
Wait. If I could get a 9 to 5 today, and I probably could if I did a lot of, like, in LinkedIn and all that rubbish. If they could pay me 6 bags after tax, I'll pack in everything now.
And you know what?
I'll take a pay cut from what I do now for the piece of just, hi sir, what time? 8:50. I'm here to.
Nah, you know, I'm not hearing that, bro.
And
I'm not hearing that.
That's a temp.
I'm
How
not
how
hearing
long?
that.
How
You're
long?
joking.
No, but
I
how
think
long are you
you're
willing
joking,
to do that? I think you're doing that because
You might as well do Uber.
you have the
No,
perspective.
no, but see what it is, yeah? It's the hours. For me to make 6 bags a month doing Uber, I've got to do a lot of hours.
Yeah.
See me,
No,
everything
I
for
hear
me is
you.
this year, because I've got investments now. Maybe my
There
idea
you
is
go.
different.
There
I'm
you
happy
go.
to just park all this stuff up, get residual income from it, and I will sit down. Yes, boss.
Be a train driver, they can make that.
No, but that's what I was
time
just
is that?
gonna say.
Train drivers can make that.
What's
5,
that?
6 bags a month.
Do you know a train driver?
Yeah.
No.
They
To
can.
make, to make 5 bags a month, 6 bags a month, you need to be like 110, 20k. They're not 110, 20k.
They are with overtime included. Some of
Bro,
them.
you can.
Train drivers on 100 bags a year.
Yes,
And
bro.
they think who?
No.
Not underground, train.
No,
Train.
they're not.
Train.
Train drivers are not. Well, I guess if anyone in the comments, if you're a train driver on 100 bags a year, please let me know. 100
Maybe a
bags,
manager then.
Overtime.
Maybe no.
You're not driving a train. To be on
I know
100 bags.
sometimes they get paid twice in a
Even
month.
pilots are not on that. Do you think man's gonna be flying planes?
The average, it's 30 to 70 bags. The average is.
Come
Yes,
on,
I'm
you're
saying
not.
like, yeah, so, yeah, maybe not.
But
Overtime.
pay me 6 bags after tax every month.
So
I'll leave my
what
job
do you
now.
have to do for that though? Like, job-wise?
Project management usually. Some
surveyor.
kind of surveyors, some kind of specialist fields, accountants. There's quite a few jobs you can do it.
Okay. So how long would it take for you to transition from like being entrepreneurial to?
Well, I think it's the fact that I've done my Prince 2 in that. So I think if I actually went and actually tried to find a job, I could get one. And I'm happily doing 9 to 5. This whole idea of being in business and being your own boss, it's just rubbish. It's romanticized. It's rubbish.
No, but it's
romanticized.
It depends on because this is why I'm scared of him, because you see the PT stuff. That's he would do that for free. That's what, like, success isn't money. It's the person who's doing what they want to do. When you go to work every day and you
Hold
hate,
on, just repeat that again. I don't know if I agree with that. Repeat that again.
like,
Can't
there'll
you
be a
just
man
continue?
like
No. Don't say the same statement again. Success
It's
is
thrown me off now.
Success
Success is
is
money.
not money. It's
About
No,
doing
like
the thing
there
you
could be
want to do.
someone working a job they hate, earning a lot of money, and there could be someone doing a job that they don't get paid as much, but it's what they want to do and they have genuine happiness. Success is doing what you want to do, I feel. If you're doing something you hate and you're getting paid well for it, that's not success in a way. You're getting money, but that's not.
okay. Are you successful? As far as you're concerned,
Yeah.
are you successful as far as you're concerned?
Not yet, no.
Why not?
I ain't getting paid from gaming yet, still. So Twitch, you better
Are you
do something
successful?
serious.
No, yeah.
Are you successful?
Yeah. So.
Yes or no? Sorry.
Yeah. Sure.
And the way you look
What
at
about you? What about you? You don't answer it. Do you enjoy owning your? I don't want to say it on camera.
Success to me is knowing that my family can rely on me, and that's bad because
Do you OnlyFans then?
what's that?
Do you
I'm
OnlyFans?
skin out for the camera.
You can make 5, 6 pounds a month there without no shift work.
Sorry
Without
to
9
go
to
back
5.
into this, but you see your mentality, yeah? That's why I can appreciate you saying you want a job, because you already know how to manage money and you know you can make that work because you have investments and you do certain things with your money. I don't want no one to be in the trap of just working forever and not having nothing and not doing nothing with their money. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
remember, if
and
you
it's just
work,
you're just
yeah?
a part of the rat trap,
If
just
you work,
working and you
But
have nothing to show for it.
I think, but not everyone should be a boss. People need
No,
to
I
work. Because I've
understand
seen
that.
people try to open businesses and they failed. So some people just need to be a barber in a barber shop and not own a barber's.
Bro, if you work, you know your money is
Because they don't know
capped.
how to run a barber shop.
Your money is capped. If you work in a company, your money is capped. Whether you do 24 hours on the clock.
Oh, but look at that.
Your
Okay,
money's
I know
capped.
he's an anomaly, but look at the guy from the Forbes group, Dean. You know the bald-headed guy that you know what I'm talking about.
Ford, you mean
Dean,
the Ford car?
Part of the Forbes group.
Oh,
the
Forbes,
black brother. You know
okay,
the black brother you've seen on socials, the bald head, who's like the millionaire.
Probably by face.
With the guy that got 2 girlfriends. Him.
No,
No, the one with the big house that he
no. That's you know the Dean Forbes guy, man.
I know that name, but
There's
let
one
me
brother
Google it.
who's around on the gram. He's mates with Karate Leon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about now, yeah?
Yeah.
So basically, he's like a millionaire gone clear, and he works in a 9 to 5. Like there are ways to make money.
What's his job?
He's hedge funding investments.
I have no problem with that.
I'm not doing a
no
9 to
problem.
5, bro. I'm
Nah,
not doing
bro.
it. I'm not hearing no one tell me you're
You
late
would-
for
there's-
work.
You can make peas. That's the
No,
problem.
you're
Why a lot
late
of us
for
black
work.
brothers are
Shut
not in the
up.
corporate world. We
Don't tell me
like
I'm late
rules.
for work. Don't tell
No,
me
but
I'm
I
late for
will.
work.
If I'm being
like
compensated
rules.
for my time, I don't mind working hard, but I need to be compensated for it. There's a lot of jobs which I don't. Whatever I have the qualifications now to do as work, I'm not willing to work for that. Basically, do you know what I mean? Because I have my own
and I like
business.
your honesty, but some people do not have the skill set to demand the salary they want. So some people are not realistic. You don't have the skill set to be earning 100 bags, 80 bags, 60 bags, and you're moaning in the job you're in.
No, but this is the
That's
thing.
what you're worth.
The people in those positions, there's so much other things.
No, it's
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
I was
just what
gonna
you're worth.
There's a lot of millionaires that don't have the qualifications to work in like Argos and that.
Yeah.
So like it works on the other way where like they've got money and they've got skills that aren't applicable to the workforce or the working world. So like they've taken their skills into like the freelance sector and whatnot, and they're making money that way. So like I feel like it depends how you look at it in your perspective.
No, but I think sometimes people feel that, like, I don't think anyone deserves anything in life. Yeah, you're not owed anything in life. Okay, I don't believe hard work is the only way to make it in life. No, I think networking and who you know will probably get you further than hard work. But people sometimes believe that they should be in a better place they're in, and I always say, why? And that sounds bad.
It's entitlement.
But why? Like, why should you be earning? Why should you earn 10 bags a month? Why should you earn 10 bags a month? Why should you earn 10 bags a month? Why?
It depends on the value you
personally,
create.
I feel like I deserve it.
But why?
For what I've been through in my life, mate.
What's your skill set that's gonna make you earn that?
Can't say on camera.
Oh no, but I like to be realistic. And sometimes people complain about their salary, and we all should complain. But you're not going to budget your way out of poverty. You need to increase your skill set. You can't budget your way out of debt or budget your way out of, like, if you're earning 2 bags a month. Okay, if you're earning 2 bags a month, even by you budgeting to reduce your spend, you're not increasing. You need to try and find something else to make you more money.
No, but it's
We and B about it today still, like,
You're
he's
just
like,
budgeting your way.
from music, I make money from music. He's like, I want to invest it in other things. I'm like, what? He's like, he's like, right, say someone gave you 20k right now. What? No, he said 100k right now. What would you do? I said, if you put down 50k, you got 50k left. I was like, I'll pay my debts off. Well, not really debts, but like overdraft for now. Pay my little brother's debts off, because we got the same initials, same address. So sometimes his tickets and whatever come in my name and it f***s up my credit, whatever. Vice versa. I'll pay a few things, whatever. I'll put on like, a nice deposit on the car, reduce my payments every month, blah, 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 blah. And then obviously, the rest of the money, I'll probably splash it. He's like, there you go, that's our problem. I was thinking, well, what would I really splash it on though? Because I don't really wear designer clothes no more. Maybe 1 or 2 designer shoes every now and again. But there's a little...
Oh boy, you don't wear designer clothes anymore?
Not really. Not really. I'm not going to go to the main shops and buy a £400, £500 t-shirt like I used to. No way. I'd rather go.
I've never done that, man.
I'd rather go Sainsbury's to get the £2 t-shirt. It's got the same round neck. Wash it 5 or 6 times. It's still the same, bro.
It's relative,
I'm not
yeah,
doing
bro.
it. I'm telling you, I'm not doing
It's
it.
relative because you're looking at it from the perspective of you
You
know
got
what he
receipts on
wears.
there's receipts on your gram, you know.
Bro, I said designer shoe. The designer shoe, I don't mind. You catch me in a nice designer shoe. That's about it. But
And
everything
you see
else
this
is
whole
ASOS,
you
innit?
can't budget, yeah. That's
Out of poverty.
No, you can't.
Let me explain to
I
you
already
how,
know I'll do with 100.
how I worked my way out of
These
poverty.
things I don't want to
Budget
say
way
too
out
much
of
on
poverty.
camera.
Let me show you how I budgeted my way out.
I wanna
of poverty.
keep my ideas
I
to
worked
me.
in a job, where I got maybe just over £1,000 a month, I read this book called The Richest Man in Babylon. It says any money you get, some of it should be yours to keep forever. All of my money I got, I always spent it. So it said I couldn't save because my method was rubbish. Because I'd wait till I get a lot of money, try and put a lot away, spend more, and then keep chipping away at the savings. I took 10% of my wages, and between 100% and 90%, there's not much difference in what you can buy. So I still blew 90% of my wages every month, but saved 10%. I saved it for 10 months. Now I've got a whole month's worth of wages that I would never have before. So my bills are still paid. I have a month's worth of wages. Instantly, the day I did that, I went to work the next day in a better mood, because now I don't actually have to be here. I'm here by choice. I could actually leave and be okay for a month. I kept doing that till I got £1,500 and I bought a van. I took that van and I went on a website called Free Cycle. I went and picked up fridges, what people were giving away for free, and sold them on Facebook. From doing that, I bought a rubbish truck.
But look
and
what
this
you've
is all
done,
on £1,000.
But what you've done, you've increased your salary. You've increased
But I
your skill
haven't
set.
increased my skill set.
You have though.
I found I bought a van.
Yeah, but that's another skill set.
No, that's something I've bought. I've taken money and saved. There's people who get paid more than me.
Yeah.
That spend more than me. I took £1,000 and worked my way out of a job I don't want to be at. If I can do it, I'm not special. I'm not amazing. If I can do this, if you're getting
Now,
£2
give
grand
yourself a
month,
bit more credit.
No,
Yeah,
but,
but say, you are.
but if you're getting £2 a month,
Yeah.
the problem is you. You're spending too much. You can't fill up a bottle if there's holes in it. If you're spending everything you get, you're never going to fill up your bottle. I've already been through what I'm preaching. This is what I have Netflix.
You cancelled your Netflix.
But I cancelled everything. My outgoings were minimum. I paid rent, I gave my baby my money, and I paid my phone bill, and I bought food. I sacrificed because I didn't want to be in this job forever going around in a circle. It can be done. There's people who come abroad with no qualifications, no nothing, get jobs and work past people that have been in this country forever. It can be done.
No, I'm not saying it can't be done, but I think, yeah, you were saving the money, but then you used that money to obviously, you might not see it as a skill set, but you buying a van and now becoming a delivery driver, It's another, to me, that's another skill set.
You know, this is the best time ever to be alive. You can learn how to play a keyboard on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can go on YouTube and Google and type, how do I make more money? They'll come up with 1,000 options. You try each until one works.
Yeah, I agree.
There's so many ways. But I buy secondhand clothes from a wholesaler and sell on eBay. There's so much things to do to make money. You're just lazy. It's just you. You're your own problem. People can't understand
lazy.
this. It's meant, and this is why I'm so against him going for a job. You see, when you have a job, yeah, it exhausts you. By the time you're finished from work, you have no energy to think of a way to work yourself out of this job, depending on what your job is.
Well, you know what's mad, yeah?
Why we just, nah, man.
Wait,
Give me a job any day.
I was going to ask you,
Gabriel,
what's preventing you from going into a job now if it's so appealing?
I let him finish, then I'll let him finish.
But you saw what I showed you, innit?
Yeah,
Like, with that, yeah.
that's due compensation. I'll do that. 100%.
Thank you.
Sense.
That's why in my head I'm just thinking, raw. I was saying when I spoke to him, my client about it, I said, if I get into that job, yeah, I said the only thing I would focus on is this, like the YouTube side. But I said all my other socials, I might not even though I love fitness, I might not even post it. I might not post on my socials like that, or I might have enough money now to give someone.
But you see that job,
I might have enough money now to pay someone to run my socials.
Let's say you do.
Because I know if I get stuck back in that trap,
Yeah.
like when Manny was talking about when me and Manny used to work together, bro, I used to go into work on my days off.
If you say for
And I
example,
used to go to work early.
if you do the 7 till 12, yeah, or whatever hours you got to do, after work, so you leave wherever it is, and at 12 o'clock, can you shut off from that job and focus again at 7 a.m. when you go back, or do you have to still do work after work?
You don't have to do work after work.
I'd do that job for that.
That's mad.
You get what I'm
I'd
saying?
do that job.
I'll do that job for half of it.
Yeah, I would, 100%. And I don't. That's mad because I don't even know what it is.
But
I don't even know what the actual job is.
Yeah,
a lot
I'll
of
do
times, what he would do is like sometimes he would go home and he would just set up his stuff for the next day that he needs for work and
So it's money then. Everything I was talking about earlier, everyone's passion is money.
No, but you're not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
It gives me the freedom.
My passion is not money,
Kind of is.
but the freedom I know I'll get from that kind of.
But you would quit everything you've been doing for the last 20 plus years for the money.
Because the freedom I'll get from that.
So it's the money. You would quit everything you got right now
100%.
for the money.
No, but I think part of it, but I'm going to try and make it
I think part of it is
I'm going to sound
age
like a
for me.
philanthropist. I'm going to say it's the peace and the security that comes with it. It's not the money. It's the peace I get from knowing I've got the security behind me.
Okay, but you could have double the money
Yeah.
and have a little less peace. But you
know
double
what it is?
your security and double the money.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah, and that's
You
fine.
wouldn't sacrifice a little bit of peace for double the money.
No, right now, where I'm at right now in life, anything that's not going to bring me peace, I'm not interested. Right now, I'm at a point where I want peace. I want a soft life now.
You can afford to say that though.
I want a soft life.
More time when you're working things like mine here, you have to constantly promote yourself. But now imagine taking that aspect out and you just know all I have to do is turn up to work and work.
Oh, I love that. And all the bills and the responsibility and all the pressures on someone else's head. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You say, I don't know, man.
I'm
scared of working.
I just
I'll take a job right now.
invoice you every month.
I'll take a job right now. If I could get 6 bags a month from a
What
job right
what
now.
about it's a job that you
I'll take it right
absolutely hate, bro? You hate the job, but you're getting the money you want. You hate it.
I would like it. I like it.
I am
But
not
that's
going back
because
to the
there's
buses for no money.
There's an out for you. Me too.
No money. I'm not going back to the buses. No money.
Mate,
I'm telling you
I'm
now.
doing this for free. I
telling
will
you now, I'm not
drive.
gonna
If somehow there was some bus in Dubai that they're just doing now, a job in Dubai, where you can drive a bus and they'll pay you 6 bags and the tax is nothing, I'll leave now.
And they get on the bus, they look at it like that.
I don't
They don't
mind.
spend
Nah,
on you.
I'll drive the
I
bus for
don't
6
mind.
bags in
No.
Dubai.
I don't
Dubai.
mind.
In
No.
Dubai.
No,
mind.
I'm not lying. I'm
you
not
know,
lying to you.
that's
I'm not lying
part
to you.
of-
I'm not lying to you.
That's part of
I'm
what
not lying.
the ick was about it as well, because it wasn't even fair. You know what? I don't even know. I'll do the job for a while. I'm not saying I'm doing this for the end of my life. I'm doing this till I have
No, you got to do it
enough
to end your life. That's it. You got to
No,
do it.
never. There's nothing I'm
As
committing
long,
to.
as long as I get peace from it, all my thing now is just peace. I want a soft life. That's all I
I
want.
don't believe that.
I'm
bro.
telling you, bro. I tell you what, Izzy, I got to the point now in life where
Because you're at peace now, you don't want it to stop.
no, I'm in turmoil right now. I'm not even at peace yet. I'm not like I'm still like, as I said, right now I'm my brokest I've ever been. I'm not in peace right now, but everything I'm doing now, I look at the long run. I say, is this going to bring me peace? Even certain times, let's not go to there. Even certain things I might go and do. I say, Baba Ojo, is this good for you? Is this good?
That's not true, because you don't even masturbate.
But that's not good for me, bro.
when you're going to link certain people, you shouldn't. It is.
I'm alright. I just feel so filthy. Like, I don't want to go there. I couldn't do it.
So what's stopping you from doing that?
From 9 to 5. I think I would need to sort of streamline everything I'm doing, and then go into. And I think what's stopping me is just setting up a LinkedIn profile. If I set up a LinkedIn profile today, I'll get a job. With all of my CV of running businesses, I can step into a job.
So essentially, there's no barriers to it. It's just yourself.
Yeah, it's just me. That's just.
Teach me everything you do.
So why haven't you done it then? If you're advocating for it,
I think
it makes sense.
The grass is always greener. You know?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
I'll tell you why.
He's not going to do it.
I'll tell you my problems in life. I procrastinate a lot. Okay, procrastinate means that I know I'm meant to do something and don't.
I've stopped that. I stopped that this year.
I procrastinate a lot. A lot of the times I leave things to last minute. My anxiety's dropping down a bit. When I mean anxiety is that I get anxiety in starting new things. So it's just in general. Like anything when it comes to starting something new, I procrastinate a lot because of the anxiety of, let's start this again. It's a bit like you get to a finishing line, and when I get to a finishing line, sometimes I don't want to start something else again. So I don't go ahead with it.
And that's because the depth of what you go into things, because you know how much energy and effort it's going to need.
And that's what helps
I
me.
have that too.
No, I'm being real.
No, I get what you're saying, but there was once a Gabriel that wanted a restaurant. I know you got a restaurant. I feel like if you wanted to do it, you'd have it already.
As in the 9 to 5.
Yeah. Because
No, but I've got too many responsibilities now. I need to streamline them enough that I can now focus on the 9 to 5. Because until I've got the piece that my businesses are fine.
We'll come back to this in like 18 months and we'll see.
No. Well, I'm streamlining everything now, you know. No, I'm streamlining it.
Do it and then you're gonna be like,
in about 6 months, we can revisit this in 6 months. I'm streamlining the businesses I have so that I don't have any input in them.
No problem.
The new
What,
place,
at all?
All right, put it this way: the new place I've opened, wherever I've opened it now, it's opened. I'm not involved.
Yeah, that's because the experience you have to know how to work it that way.
I've learned. I'm not involved. The restaurant is running now, and the greatest thing I ever done was not being a black face. All the white people in there eating their food. White people are in there. They arrive on time at 6 p.m. for their food. They leave at 7:58 before it's 8 o'clock when they need to get up. They even ask for the bill before the bill comes. Oh my God, this is a beautiful thing.
They ain't no what there is what other boys, not really though. In other one.
No, white people don't come there. And I'm in the
tried to be
middle of West Dulwich.
Try to be nice.
I see all of them with their dogs. All the white people with their dogs, they don't come in. The
Yeah,
new place I've opened now, it's busy Tuesday, busy Wednesday, busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I get the locals.
I saw some gal in your restaurant the other day, and I just know these gal are bad news. I just saw them. And she got bad news.
We need to wrap up.
Bringing down the branding of your establishment.
Hope you like this episode. We're back. I know we've had a little bit of gap. I was in Ghana, Wes was ill, but yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna be on time this year. We're gonna have everything on point. There's not gonna be no class in the channel. I'm not in no moody mode. I'm switched on. Let's go.